The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, has expressed infuriation over the outcome of the just concluded party primaries, resulting in members losing their seats. He revealed this during his welcome address to members of the 9th House of Representatives after a 2-month-long recess for electioneering period for party primaries. Gbajabiamila, who was greatly displeased over the irregularities during the party primaries, also expressed regrets, saying the process was undemocratic and it was some of the members who were being deprived of the fruits of their labor.
Colleagues, it is rather unfortunate that the process went the way it went. I make bold to say here that the legislature has once again suffered losses. The loss really is not for members who lost. It's a loss to democracy, to the institution, and to the country. If it means anything, I know and I am aware that many of our members did not lose their primaries because they were rejected by their constituents. No, far from it. Many of our members lost because of the process which we foresaw in the House of Representatives. The delegate system, which unfortunately is not what a delegate system is supposed to be. It pains me very deeply that the process has gone the way it has gone, where willy-nilly people are changing names, not just delegates' names, but even some of our members who won are now being deprived of the fruit of their labor. We will continue to push. We will continue to fight for our members. But it's not our members that we're fighting for. Let me make that very clear. We're fighting for democracy.
The Speaker also condemned the recent attacks on the worshippers in St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, Ondo State, bemoaning the insecurity challenges ravaging the country and called on the security agencies to bring the perpetrators of the heinous crime to book. He also charged members on issues relating to bills which should have been passed into law by the House but have overstayed and are still pending at committee levels. He said he will invoke Order 18-3G to commit these bills to the Committee of the Whole or other relevant committee of the House.
Between now and the general elections, we have to resolve to devote our minds and energy to the pressing concerns of governance. This is what the people who sent us here expect of us at this time, when we have various significant challenges to contend with. Insecurity remains for us a matter of one of the most serious concern. Barely a week ago, a church in Owo, Ondo State, became the scene of incomprehensible violence when gunmen attacked the congregation in the middle of service on the day of Pentecost. The House demands that the security agencies identify the perpetrators and sponsors of this depraved act, and we will hold their feet to the fire until they do so. We will also continue activities to ensure full implementation of the legislative agenda of the 9th House of Representatives. This includes consideration and passage of relevant legislation and other stakeholders' engagement and outreach efforts. Several legislative agenda bills have been in committee for longer than they should. Next week, I will invoke Order 18-3G to commit those bills to the Committee of the Whole or any other relevant committee of the House, unless provided with a compelling reason to do otherwise.
Meanwhile, in accordance to the tradition of the House, plenary was adjourned in honor of Honorable Bassey Ekpenyong, PDP Akwa Ibom State, who died during the recess, as prayers were offered for the repose of his soul, as plenary is expected to resume on Wednesday, June the 15th, 2022. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.